Hey everybody, how's it going? It's me, Logan Joyce, aka Suburban Yinzer, author of my new book, Sins for Aaron, that I published on Amazon 2 weeks ago. So I was going on the Amazon page for Sins for Aaron, and I saw that I got my first ever book review, by an anonymous person, somebody I have no idea who he or she is. And they left an amazing, supportive, heartfelt, motivating review that has absolutely inspired me and motivated me to promote my book even further. And I would just like to say to whoever this person is, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for writing this amazing review. And I'm so appreciative because this is my first ever book, and I'm a anonymous nobody. In my opinion, I'm not anybody special. I'm just Logan Joyce. And at the end of the day, I'm not famous. I'm not a celebrity. And I'm just a kid trying to, share my ancestors' stories. You know what I mean? To express my ancestors' history. And for this person to deeply appreciate and understand what I'm trying to do with this book, with the purpose and the point of this book, it is so redeeming and so satisfying that this person and many other of my customers and the supporters of this book deeply and truly understand the meaning and the purpose of me writing this book. So before further ado, or without further ado, mind you, I'm going to read this amazing comment. So this person gave me a 5 out of 5 stars. So that's the highest, 5 out of 5, which to me is just an honor alone. This person's name is KB Lewis. So I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but regardless, let's just get into it. He or she said, lovely book, historical story with a personal perspective. That's amazing. Lovely book, quality depiction of an era slowly being lost to history. Reading the story from a descendant's perspective rather than old newspaper clippings or a historical text gives a personal touch of Irish history and lore, which the culture is so well known for. I hope the author can dig up more history to pass on to the rest of us Irish Americans seeking a bit of the past culture and lore lost to so many. Wow. Wow. Whoever that person is, whoever that man or woman is that gave that review of my book, Sins for Aaron, that was the best form of free advertising I can get. Because it's one thing as me as the author, as Logan Joyce, to come on and say, please read my book. It's amazing. It's great. It's awesome. Be like Trump. It's amazing. It's fantastic. It's the greatest. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's pretty narcissistic. I mean, I like Trump, but I'm just saying it's pretty narcissistic to come on and be like, it's the best book of all time. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. But when you have somebody that comes on to Amazon that has no skin in the game, has no blood relation to me. I don't know who KB Lewis is. And this KB Lewis person basically takes the time out of their life to give that amazing comment, an opinion about my book, about something that I personally wrote about my ancestors and their history. It's such an honor and it's such a privilege because that's the point of this book. The point of this book is just to share a story. And if you know me, if you know how I am, I love my ancestors. I deeply and truly love and honor my ancestors. I'm so proud of my last name, Joyce. I am proud of all of my ancestors, not just the Irish. I'm proud of my German ancestors, my English ancestors, my Italian ancestors, my Scottish ancestors. I'm proud of them all. I'm proud of every single person. But as for this book, and as for the Irish Catholic ancestors that I share the same last name with, the same DNA with, it is an honor and a privilege to be able to share their stories, to share their memory, because I don't want them to fade into history. And like this person said, this man or woman, they said it perfectly. This is a history that is being lost and being forgotten. And this is the point of me writing these stories, because I don't want my ancestors to be forgotten. I don't want their history and their stories I don't want them to disappear through time. And that's the point of this book, is to tell a part of history, is to tell a story about Irish Catholic American immigrants trying to help Ireland gain its freedom during the Irish War of Independence, and then claim the 6 counties controlled by Great Britain in the Irish Civil War during the treaty crisis. That's honestly what this book is about. It's about my ancestors that were Irish Catholics from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and what they did for 5 years for their Irish relatives over in Ireland. And that's why it's called Sins for Erin. They sacrificed so much for their Irish Catholic relatives across the ocean. And I, as Logan Joyce, I deeply endorse, deeply support, and encourage anybody to read this book. Because this, honestly, is one of the most amazing pieces of history. Not just because it's my ancestors, but because it's a story that has been so lost and hidden for so long, and it needs to be shared. Because I don't want these people to disappear in history. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you to whoever that person was for the amazing, supportive comment and the analysis and the opinion. I deeply, honestly appreciate it. So go on Amazon if you can, and please purchase and read my book. I would really appreciate it. I'm Logan Joyce, an anonymous nobody from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, just trying to make my way, just trying to share my stories.